Have you ever considered that failure might be the stepping stone to success? Let's take a moment to rethink our understanding of failure. We've been conditioned to see failure as the antagonist in our story, the hurdle we must avoid at all costs. But what if we flipped the script? What if we embraced failure not as an enemy but as a teacher, a guide? Imagine a world where every stumble, every fall, every misstep was simply a lesson in disguise, an opportunity to learn, to grow, to become stronger. A world where failure isn't the end of the road, but a signpost pointing us in the right direction. So let's challenge the status quo. Let's change our perception. Let's turn failure on its head and see it not as the end but the beginning, the starting point of a journey towards success. What if we told you failure isn't the opposite of success but a part of it? Consider the story of Thomas Edison, the man behind the invention of the electric light bulb. Born in the middle of the 19th century, Edison's life was not a straight path to success. In fact, it was filled with countless failures and disappointments. Edison was not a stellar student. His teachers often labeled him as too curious and too slow. However, this did not deter him. His curiosity was the driving force behind his relentless pursuit of knowledge. He set up a laboratory in his family's basement at the tender age of 10, where he conducted countless experiments, often resulting in minor explosions and major messes. As he grew older, Edison's failures did not diminish. In fact, they increased. He was fired from his first 2 jobs for not being productive enough, yet he did not let these setbacks discourage him. Instead, he used them as stepping stones to propel him towards his dreams. When he embarked on his journey to invent the electric light bulb, he faced numerous challenges. His initial designs were flawed, and many of his experiments ended in failure. He encountered thousands of unsuccessful attempts, and yet, he pressed on. For Edison, each unsuccessful attempt was not a failure but a lesson learned. It was a step closer to his goal. His relentless pursuit of success, despite countless failures, eventually paid off. After thousands of failed attempts, Edison finally invented a practical, long-lasting electric light bulb. His invention revolutionized the world, illuminating homes and streets and paving the way for the technological advances we enjoy today. Edison's story is not just about his successes, it's about his failures, his perseverance, and his unwavering belief in his abilities. It's a story that teaches us that failure is not the end but a stepping stone to success. Edison once said, "I have not failed, I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." His story is a testament that perseverance in the face of failure can lead to success. So what can we learn from Edison's story? Firstly, failure is not a dead end, but rather a detour on the road to success. When you stumble, it's not the end of your journey, it's merely a chance to reroute and find a better path. Secondly, every failure brings you one step closer to success. Just like Edison, every unsuccessful attempt is not a defeat, but a step forward. It's proof that you're trying, you're learning, and you're moving closer to your goal. Thirdly, the key to overcoming failure is to keep on trying, to keep on learning, and to keep on improving. No matter how many times you fail, don't let it deter you. Instead, use it as fuel to drive your determination and resilience. And finally, remember that being afraid of failure is being afraid of growth. Embrace failure, learn from it, and let it guide you to your success. Remember, every failure is a lesson. If you are not willing to fail, you are not ready to succeed. Now that you know that failure is just a stepping stone to success, what will you do differently? It's easy to get caught in the cycle of trying, failing, and giving up. But remember, each failure brings with it a lesson to be learned. So, when you stumble, don't just dust yourself off and move on. Instead, take a moment. Reflect on what went wrong and how you can avoid making the same mistake in the future. Embrace your failures, not as roadblocks, but as stepping stones on your path to success. Each one is an opportunity for growth, a chance to improve, to become better. And remember, success doesn't come to those who never fail, it comes to those who never quit. So let's turn those stumbling blocks into stepping stones. Let's transform those failures into lessons. Let's turn that no into a not yet. Because remember, failure is not the end, but the beginning of a journey towards success. Embrace it, learn from it, and let it lead you to your ultimate success.